Oh, yes, we are back, yes, again. That Friday feeling. You can just smell that positivity. Yes. Oh, yes, we're going with the professor look now with my new goggles. I've got 2 sets because I need 2 sets. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got 2 sets, and I've decided to make my moustache go like a bit of a professor. A nutty one at that, I think. I don't know. It must be this Friday feeling. It's turning me crazy. It's all good. Yes, it's all good. Enough of that tomfoolery and messing about. Yes, welcome. Yes, I was actually been away on holiday. We went away with the grandkids, actually, which happened to be, we flew out on a Friday and came back on a Friday. Hence, no Friday feeling for 2 weeks. I should have done something from El Spaño. But yeah, anyway, he's back in the place, back in the hangar. And as you saw the little sign that George got me, yes, grumpy old git unless he's in the hangar. And I'm a happy old sausage. Oh yes, unless I'm flying, of course. Yes. Anyway, what am I saying? We had the purple screwdriver. We had the purple Magno tray. Yes, son, now we had the purple polo shirt. The Formax, where you can get all your RC stuff. Oh yes. Yes, I was round at George's getting a plethora of things. I don't like that word, plethora. One great word. Yes, we got a bag of stuff because I was actually looking for the little nuts, but I ended up getting lots of different things from him, as you do. It's a bit like Aladdin's cave. Yes, like that. Aladdin's cave with plethora of RC stuff. Oh yes, plethora and Aladdin's cave. Yes, words of today. Okay, let's get the cap on and let's get back into the Tortuga. But first, let's all grab a cup of tea because we all need a cup of tea, right? Sounds like a good idea, son. Oh yeah. Oh yes, on the overhead cam. Yeah, so where did we leave it last time? Well, last time on the Tortuga, we lost this, didn't we? The Uniball, 2mm Uniball, that little diddy thing that I found. Yes, I did. I found it on the floor after getting one of those plethora of things through Aladdin's cave. Yes, they're words of today. I got some bits of it. What do we get from George anyway? I mean, it's a great store, it really is. I mean, it does lots of lovely stuff. And he does all my favourite, which is the Dulux. I got myself a more blaster because I was running out of that sort of stuff, as you do. And I got myself a bunch of super glues. So what have I got? I've got the Rapid, the Max, and the Hot Baby, and the Zappy CA, which is kind of like really mad, really. I wish that Dulux... I'm probably not even shot here. I wish that Dulux would have the same capping system as Zap does, because it's got like a double cap, a little thing to stop it leaking, and another one, and a thing, and the stuff. And yeah, I mean, I do use my little extenders on here, but I wish they'd have this because it's so good. It keeps it all clean. So yeah, so I was quite impressed with all that sort of hauled. And then I got a load of, you know, sort of ball links and stuff. We was going through some ball links and stuff, and he's saying, well, that might do, and one with flat edges. And I said, you know what, let's just take a bunch. Let's just take a bunch, because then, you know, we can do something. So I'm going to put them away in my little drawer. So which one would that go into? These one was going to in there, one of these things, you know, it's got all my stuff in there. Yeah. So I've got a new one started, so that'll all go in there. Anyway, that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about carrying on with the Tortuga. Yes, the Tortuga. Right, so I was missing the link here, so I'm not sure if you can get yeah, is that focus? God, it's focusing today. Fantastic. So I did put a little bit of Loctite on that. This is the Zap Loctite, which is great, blue Loctite. I did tell you about the Loctite. If you don't know, if you're new to this sort of thing, you think, who is this crazy fellow? A lot of you will know what this is all about, but the blue allows you to undo it, but it's kind of anti-shake proof, rattle proof, or whatever it is. You know, basically, it won't come apart. Well, shouldn't do anyway. Shouldn't come loose. There we go. Put it all on my fingers, and then my fingers will never come loose either. There you go. So that's going to sit on there. We'll let that to dry before we put the canards on. We'll put the canards to one side, and then let that all harden in bits and pieces. And we're going to concentrate on the next step. The next step. Now, Ian has got one of these, as he knows, and unfortunately, we can't have this as an EDF. Yes, I know. Sad it is. I was talking about it to George because he is the expert in that sort of thing. And there's not enough sucky and there's not enough blowy and basically not enough space. But that's okay. It's all good. Now, I think that Ian's missing these motor mounts or something. It's got a motor flanged option. Oh, these are 2 different things. Okay. I'm not sure what the 2 different things are, but I'm going to use the one that's in there. which then goes back. Now, trouble is on here, I've noticed it's actually on here. On the bottom, you've got 3mm. It sits away at 3mm, and you've got 2mm on that. So let's. I've got to do a bit of gluage. So let's find me baggies, and my baggies should be in bag 1 point something. Now, did I have 1 point something out? I can't remember. We've got lots of bags of stuff. As I say, I haven't been in here for a couple of weeks, so you know, bear with. Oh, these are the rubbishy bags, yeah. Now, where did I put those then? Did I put them somewhere? Aha, no, here we go. Bag 1, so that's bag 1. Bag 1 of 2, yes. Bag 5, and so that's bag 5.1. 5.1, right. So we're going to need our 5 bags. And there's our empty bags. Bags all over the place. I'm telling you. Right, so I'm not sure what these ones are about. So that's... So here we got 1.1, which is there. Ah, different motor mounts. Look, what an idiot I am. A 28mm motor and a 36mm motor. Gotcha, Oscar. Okay, what have we got then? I don't know. Do I know anything? No, I don't know nothing. 30mm. Oh. So if I've got 28mm and then I've got a 36mm motor, where's my mount? No, there's a lot of Nova stickers. So this is the servo mount. I think I've just come up with another boot. Can you Adam and Eve it? I was around George's yesterday. Oh, does that? No, that. I don't think that fits on there. I'm not sure. Motor flanged assembly. Let's have a look, shall we? A motor when the motor's actually connected. I bet you, bottom dollar, it don't show. Oh, it does. Right. Okay. So this is the motor bit. So where's my baggies? I got. Don't lose the baggies, Chris. So that's that. Let's find these ones here and find out. It's a bit dark on here today. I can lighten that up in the process. That is a tube. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Lots of little baggies. I love it. It's fantastic the way they pack all this together. It really is. Right, okay, so which one is going to fit? It's got... It says M5-30mm shaft. So presumably that's what it's all about. Yeah. I think maybe I'm going to stop here. I'm going to play about with some screws and see if it fits before we start panicking. And back in the room. Yes, panic averted. So it fits. This one is the 36mm mount, so it sits there, and on the other one it's only got 2 screws connecting it, which is let's find it again on the back page, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's only got 2 screws, 1, 2, and I can only fit 2 screws, so that's going to be 2 screws. What I'll do is I'll put a bit of thread locker on here as well, which it does say to do. I've also noticed I've got to put these on, so I've got a bit of soldering to do a bit later on, probably not today. It does have like a back nut which has got 2 Allen bolts that holds on the shaft, and then a thread lock nut on the front. So that's for the propeller, which we're not ready at the moment. So Ian, if you're using a 28mm motor, then you know these flanges and holder and stuff, they're yours. Well, I'll get in contact later. Baggy 5.2, I'm not sure what that is, and I don't want to lose it. So this is the big motor mount, so that's the 36, and we are going to stick that in. So if I get the motor away without this magno tray, without getting in and everything, we'll get that stuck. Oh, let's put that in there, in the purple magno tray with the purple t-shirt. So I've got to get the back arse of this here. With a 3mm and 2mm. So yeah, just let me look at that and see how we're going to do that. Oh yes, we've got a bit of frontage cam as well, and we've got this cinematic. I thought I'd try that on the iPhone. Cinematic. I think it kind of blurs out everything, but what is my face? It's a bit weird. Anyway, right, so we're back to the ring. If we look at the cam, Now, trouble is with this, the ring, if you can sort of get it in shot, and I'll probably hold it up here, so there, it doesn't fit inside like it says on the book. You just push it in and it's done. So I think I've got a lot of sanding to do. Now, I did try to do the sanding with my little sandy round file that's coming in out of focus. It's looking on my face. It's kind of different, huh? So I think I've got quite a bit to do here, and it's a rather disappointing video for you people that are actually watching it. I do apologise. I'm really not prepared. Whenever am I prepared? We have got a little lovely aluminium. You probably don't see that unless it's to my face. Maybe it's the overhead cam. There you go. That's all dry. That's all solid now. So we can put the canards in, but I don't really want to put the canards on at the moment, because if I'm flipping the plane about, I'm bound to hit them and break them. You know what I'm like. So it's all kind of a bit disappointing video for you guys, really. I mean, I need to get this stuck in before I do anything else. Yeah. So that's going to take, and it's fiberglass, this is, so it's not the nicest that, I have to wear a mask because the fiberglass fibers and all that sort of stuff. It's not going to be nice. I don't want to use, I might end up using my electrical one to, not, the battery, whatever it's called, can't remember the name, to do it, so it winds the inside. But then again, I don't want to do it too much, so hence I'm just using some gritty paper that I'll probably use some fresh on the little round circle and just go around it until it's done. But because I'm running out of time today, it's caused the problem with the video. But it's okay. So literally, you've watched a video. You're never going to get this time back again in your life. But it's okay, because it's still that Friday feeling, right? So rather than me, I could sand it down and see what happens and see if I can get it in. Otherwise, I'm going to sand it down and continue for next week. There's no excuses now for next Friday. I've got, nothing's going on. Touch wood. And all that sort of stuff, that nothing seriously happens, and we can get bits and pieces done and get it all together quite quickly, because there's not a lot to build on this, to be honest with you. I just wanted to go through my little processes and basically my journey of this, because once this is stuck, it's stuck. I wanted to remake this actually in with the overhead game. I wanted to remake this and like 3D print it and stuff, because the carbon does print carbon, funny enough. Trouble is with that is that I need to scan it, so I might be looking into a scanner, a Revoke or something, that you can scan an item and send it to 3D printer and then print it, reprint it. Who knows? We'll give it a go maybe. Anyway, I'm going to sand this down a bit and see if we can come back with some positive goings on, or it's going to be next week. But I just thought I'd pop on and let you know what I'm doing, because your tea's gone cold and everything probably now, huh? Boom, boom, in the room. Yes, we did it. Have a look at this. This is it. Look at that. Boom, done. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't worry, those you're thinking, what are them bolts, Chris? Well, I had to connect the actual part that screws to the motor to the actual frame. Would you call it the flange? Yes, the flange, just so I could pull it about in bits and pieces, because it was that 3mm from the top and 2mm from the bottom. It was a lot of pushing and pulling. But by using my little thing that I've just actually forgotten the name of now, but this thing, I was able, and it's in tolerance of a 0.0 or something like that, which that could be like a plastic washer, because you can do that. I did read the bottom and the text, and it does say this can also be achieved by putting different wire washers on there. Okay, I should have read that first. But anyway, I had a lot of sanding down of the actual carbon fibre as well, which is really horrible when you're sanding down carbon fibre, and it's really dangerous, and you should wear a mask, which I did. Yes, fantastic. And here she is. Now all I've done is put 3 bits of Sano just to keep it there. So I'm going to mix up some epoxy, which I've kind of, if I do that now, set it and everything else, I'm going to run out of time for putting this live. So once again, I do apologise. It's a little bitty. But we're back. Yes, we are. And I'm bringing with me that Friday feeling, that big bucket of positivity, throwing it at you. Yes, bleed it in, wash it all over you. Oh, can you feel that? Yes. Just to give you that boost for the rest of the day, week, whatever it might be. Oh, yes. Now, I did see this picture online, actually, before I was trying to think, well, how was this going? Here's the picture of the actual back of it, and you can see it's all kind of lined up there. So, when I looked at the picture in here, it looked like the actual first flange was right at the back, but it's not. So, but once that's super glued, not super glued, sorry, yeah, it's being super glued now. Once that's epoxied and everything else, We'll put the motor on there. We've got a solder this, which is, you know, I can do and just take a quick video of it, just to put the bullet connectors on there, and then yeah, I mean yeah. So today was just a bit of a hiccup because I wasn't expecting that. It was like, oh yeah, that's just going to push in and be done, but no. But the good thing is we found our little ball link thing. Ball link, that little thing. It's not called a ball link. It's called something else, isn't it? Uniball. Yes, the Uniball, M2 Uniball. I found that, so I'm happy. You watch it, I'll probably lose the whole thing now, but it's a bit bigger, isn't it? I did find it, so which I'm really happy about, and got some bits and pieces from George from Formex. Yeah, so that's about it for today. I do apologise. I could go on forever, and you'd probably be totally bored. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to get the epoxy. I will probably video it quickly, and then we just go bish bosh bash, which is more content for next week. I hate stretching something out because it's just, I feel like I'm boring you. So if you're not bored, then fantastic. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy that much and you've not subscribed and you want to see this crazy person every week, then subscribe and do all the pushy bells. And if you want to, you know, just become a member, which I still got to get the member stuff out this year. I've really dropped the ball this year. I know I have a lot to do with work and the business and everything else. It's all been a bit crazy. But yeah, he's back in force. Oh, yes. Anyway, listen, if you're going to get out this weekend, I mean, in the UK, it's just horrible again. But if you're getting out around the world, which is lovely and sunny and everything else, get out there. Get out and enjoy yourself with RC. Anything. Planes, trains, automobiles. It's a good film, that. Just get out there and enjoy it. Life is too short. It really, really is. So don't wait for tomorrow. Do it today. Get that purchase of RC and just get out there and have some fun. But if you do, be safe, but keep safe. But most of all, spread the word. Have some fun. And spread the word about Dad's RC Hangar. Oh yes. Till next week. Ta-da.